The Jurassic World Evolution to Dominion Biosyn Expansion has cool dinosaurs for sure, and cool non-dinosaurs, but it also has 2 new maps with new biomes. Let's explore them in this video. By the way, hello, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're enjoying all the Dominion DLC content, please subscribe so you don't miss what kind of awesome parks we'll be building on these maps. Let's get a move on. Time is of the essence. So we are in the Biosyn Valley. You may have already seen me do things on this map. That sounds suspicious. But this is the map where we have the Biosyn compound. This Biosyn compound disappears if you choose the flattened terrain option when you select the sandbox map. So keep that in mind. The flattened terrain option also, of course, you know, makes the terrain flat, makes the trees disappear, but it also makes this building disappear. The same as what happens with the San Diego amphitheater. But yeah, I think this is really cool to just have in the background of your parks. What's also really nice, and we don't see that on any other map, we have this really nice river going all the way around the map, and I think that's really different from what we have currently. Look how beautiful that water is, and we can just go all the way around. Let's just first check out the map size. So let's go over there and have a look. Now, I think it's a pretty large map. I don't think it's one of the biggest in the game that we have, but maybe that would be unfair to hide the biggest map behind a paywall in a pretty expensive DLC. But I think it's a really nice size. What's also really nice, unfortunately, hold on, if we like grab this, oh god. Like, there's like this strip of trees between our buildable area and the river, which is a shame. There's really only one spot. I've checked this before, I've done my homework. There's really only one spot where we can like create a view of the river. Everywhere else, it's just... There's like trees right outside of the border. I guess here a little bit. That does look kind of nice. But that's something Frontier does a lot, which I think is a shame. They obstruct the cool stuff outside of the map boundaries by this strip of trees that we can't get rid of. And I do think that is a shame. Let's see how much we can get rid over here. Like, see, we can't even really properly expose the compound. That also sounds suspicious. What is really important about this biome... Oh, I just spoiled it. What I was gonna say is what's really important about this map is the biome, which is completely new. And look how gorgeous that is. Let's hop into capture mode. And if we just, like, fly through, you see like this the mossy tendrils hanging off the trees, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's amazing. What we see over here is a new rock, a new Dwayne that I was very excited about. But if we go over here and we go to rocks, it's not here. It's not actually new rocks. What happens is when we take the brush tool, see? Everything disappears. So let's bring it back. Let's see if we can create... Look, like there are logs in there. That's nice, by the way. Ah, but there you go. Rocks. Disappearing rocks. And there it is again. Yeah, so the rocks are actually, they're not a placeable item. They are part of the foliage brush. And that is a slight disappointment, I will say. I was very excited to have a new set of rocks to add to our collection. I do really like that there are logs in this brush tool. Speaking of brush tools, let's look at the foliage that we have on this map. So we have like the leafy climbers, the fibrous ground cover. We have forests, which I think are the redwoods. And we have these. And these things. Interestingly, we have, of course, ginkgo, which looks very, you know, it's a nice contrast on this map. I really like that. Ornamental shrubs are definitely different. I need a patch of empty land. Yeah, so this is like the ferns and stuff. Oh, I think this is just purely ferns. Yeah, there you go. Really, really big fan of that. Now, as for the terrain paints... hold on. Too much trees. I can't see my terrain paint through the trees. So let me get rid of that. Paints. So we have the grass texture. It has like these patches in it. We have a really, really nice looking rock texture. Big fan of that one. We have another... This is not like a mossy texture. It looks very fluffy. I wanna lie down in that. Maybe that's just because I'm lazy. This is like the dirt texture. Also a really nice rock texture. Look at that. And this is our sand texture. We can just like, you know, mix it a little bit. What happens if we mix these? Yeah, I think we have a really nice collection of terrain paints over here. Now, what you're probably wondering is, yeah, okay, cool. But what about the biome-specific trees and stuff? And that's where we get another disappointment. These are the same trees that you get on other biomes as individually placeable things. We don't have the mossy trees in this set. So let me just place all of them for you, for the lovely people. I think this is the same set you get on the Canada map. Teeny tiny trees. And a little bush. Yeah, pretty sure this is the Canada collection. And then in here, hold on, let me put them in the sun. We have the yellow ornamental trees. We're gonna hop on over to the other map. Okay, so we go to Sandbox, and here we have at the bottom Biomes, Biosyn Sanctuary. We just went there. And over here we have Sierra Nevada. By the way, I am happy to report that the maps unlock, excuse me, right away. So you don't have to do anything in any of the other modes if you don't want to. Let's load in. I'm really hoping it's snowy here. I'm really hoping that it's just a permanently snowy map. That will be super different from what we have right now. Right now, if you want a snowy map, you can have it. But it just looks a little weird around the edges because the surrounding environment is not snowy. That is indeed a snowy biome, and that makes me very happy. I love that. That's gonna look so different because I love how my parks look when it snows. But yeah, it's just weird that the surrounding environment is not snowy. Alright, so here we go. I've never been on this map, so we're exploring it together. It's like a very oddly shaped lake. I think the lake is just in the middle of the map. I think it's an editable... editable? Yeah, oh. oh, that means this map is pretty big, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, she big. The shape is very reminiscent of the Jurassic Park map. Like Nublar 1993. Because this is where the waterfall would be. It also has these like pockets on the side with this. It's not the exact same, obviously, but it's very similar in shape. Oh, look how pretty this is. Very, very, very cool. Okay, so let's do our homework here. So, tree brush. It's like a snowy version of the Canada maps, I think. We have ginkgo. Yeah, there's like there's a light dusting of snow on the trees. Not too much, but see, there's definitely a little whiteness on the trees to make them look right in the environment. Ornamental shrubs are nothing new. We've had these for a while. Let's look at the paints. Obviously, that's snow. I think this is the same paints we get on... Oh, God. Is that Canada? Wait, nothing is really changing. Nothing is really changing. Hold on. Is there something... Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay, she sees it. She sees it. Okay, so it just... The preview is just not at all what it looks like. This is like... ice, it looks like. Very cool. So that's that one. This is the regular one, of course. So there, we have the ice. Okay, this is just snow without the foliage, without the grass. They're all very similar, so it's a good thing that I've... yeah, you need to zoom in to really see the effects of it. Maybe that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, I mean... the differences are... look at the difference between this. That's very subtle. Okay, that does more. I mean, come on. Yeah, not gonna lie, like, I understand, but I think to have a little bit more variation in the terrain paints would be much better. I think this is a little bit disappointing. Like, I get it, it's snowy, I get it, but we'd want to be able to make patches where it's not snowy? Question mark? Let's go into here. Let's actually check what happens to the rocks over here. Do they have snow? Oh, they do have snow. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so our familiar rocks have a dusting of snow on them. That's kind of cute. And what about the decorations then? They should have snow on. Okay, so the trees are again the same. This is the Canada set, so we're not gonna go through them, but what like happens? Yeah, the planters have snow on them. Cute. What about something else? Like, what happens if we, do our fountains still work? They do still work. Does the skeleton, like, have snow on it? Oh, no, it does! It does! It does have snow on it. Oh, I thought it was just, like, glossy. But no, I do believe... yeah, I do believe that it has some whiteness. Okay. Alright, so those are the 2 new maps and 2 new biomes that you get in the Jurassic World Evolution to Dominion Biosyn Expansion. I can't wait to build on these maps. Having new maps in the game is always inspiring for a park builder like myself. So I hope that you'll join me for the stuff that I will be building on these maps. Subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the content. Of course, ring the bell if you really want to make sure that you don't miss out. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that if you are getting the expansion that you will be enjoying it just as much as I will be. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the game.